HSA enrollment. Easy, paperless, painless. HSA enrollment historically meant packets and paperwork and confusion. Consumers may complete a simple 5-step online paperless process to get signed up for the HSA and deposit funds the same day. Here's how it works. First, a profile is set up for each eligible consumer. This can be done by file or by the consumer themselves. We'll show the latter, self-registration. By going to a unique URL for the appropriate group, you will enter your personal information to set up your basic account. And then you will answer a few security questions. This ensures that when transactions are going to be processed, or you call in for support, there are a few additional layers of security that ensure only you are granted access to your funds. Once you read the summary of plan rules, you can continue your enrollment in the HSA. First, here's that important legal documentation that we have gotten out of that pile of paperwork and into an online tool for paperless agreement. Of course, you can download and save and access these documents at any time in the future. Next, you will need to look over and finish your profile information by adding your Social Security and phone number here. We go through several identity verification processes to ensure the account can be opened by the custodial bank. If there is an issue, you can still complete the enrollment process, but you will need to work with your administrator before the account can be opened. In this step, you may enter your dependents, a spouse or children that will be using the HSA funds. On to eligibility. You are responsible for ensuring that you have all that it takes to open an HSA, including enrollment in a high-deductible health plan and other requirements. By indicating your coverage level, the system can track maximum annual contributions for you throughout the year and keep you on track. Payment options are next. Most importantly, the opportunity to sign up for direct deposit, a much more efficient way to get a reimbursement out of an HSA than waiting for a check in the mail. If there is a bank verification requirement on the account, a micro deposit will hit your bank account within a couple of days, and you will be prompted upon your next login to indicate the amount of the deposit and finalize the setup of your bank account. Finally, setting up a beneficiary requires either selection of a dependent or dependents already entered, or the entry of a beneficiary here. If you are married, it's important to note that per regulations, in order to name someone else as the primary beneficiary, you must get your spouse's signature on a form, accessed here, to waive beneficiary rights. You can review your information, making sure it looks good, and move on to complete one more step of authorization and submit this enrollment. You have now finished your HSA account enrollment, and contributions can now be processed. Cards will be sent and the accounts will be set up within a day. Payroll and employer contributions will be processed via administrative processes such as employer file import or other data requirements. And you may request contributions, distributions, and other activity from your consumer portal. To learn more about your health savings account, check out the video Introduction to HSAs.